Newloss, I believe, up here, was born on October 28, 1928. The son of Thomas Henry Mahy and Mary Mahy at the family home of Calais Farmhouse, St. Martin's, in Guernsey. His sister followed in 1931. She was married off Margaret de Calais. I've got one of her ashes in my hand. They both went to the local parish school of St. Martin's. Tommy went to a local college after, called MOV08975, which isn't a college anymore. At the time it was run by a French monastery. When he left school, he served as an apprentice carpenter for the local building company, J&S Raybig. In 1952, he decided to go to Canada. While he was there, he stayed in the states of Ottawa and Toronto, working as a carpenter. He tried his hand as a lumberjack as well, in the lumber camps up in the Rockies, I think. Didn't like that bit down. As well, I remember him sending me a pair of lined jeans, which you couldn't get in the UK at the time, which I wore till they dropped off me. I was about 6 years old. He also sent me Canadian comics, which I love. According to my mother, not getting that again, I used to wait by the front door when I knew they were due. He returned to Guernsey in 1955 and set up his own carpentry stroke building business, which he ran for several years. In fact, until he came to live in the UK, not here first, Southampton. He met his wife Eileen in Guernsey, where she was teaching at a local school called Amherst. Probably never heard of it, he married her in Guernsey in 1965. Unfortunately, she passed away in 1968. She only saw their new home at Oakwood Road, where I've just come from, twice, as they lived in a flat at Cockrell Rise. Tommy went to work briefly for Wimpy, then went to Scotland to work on the oil rigs. I had still got the t-shirt that he bought me when he was on a rig called the Kishorn. That was what pronounced that one word, didn't I? The t-shirt was much too small for me now. When the work in Scotland started to dry up, he came back down south and lived for a while in Southampton and worked at Foley Oil Refinery for a few years, living at New Milton in the New Forest. They both then moved over here. Unfortunately, Eileen only lived for about 18 months, but Tommy still wanted to live in their home, which he did, after moving into a retirement home at Tottenham Bay around about 2 years ago. Nearly finished. Tommy also had a long career in the Sea Scouts. Second right over there. Had a long career, first of all in the 1st Guernsey, Victoria Sea Scouts. He joined them as an ordinary scout, and then joined the Senior Scouts, which I don't think exists anymore. No, didn't think so. Then went to Switzerland with them in about 1950 for a camping holiday. I think he also went to France as well, because that was part of his travel book. He did travel a lot. He then became a scout leader. In fact, later on, it turned into a family affair, as both my father and myself became scout leaders for several years. When Tommy came to this island, he joined the Second Right, also Sea Scouts. At one point, he was scout leader as well in this troop, or so I'm told. He eventually started their supporters club. Cost me a fortune in subs. I hope this brief summary of Tom's life has been interesting for you. Just in case Tommy, not Tom, Tommy, you've earned a rest from your head.